working. Usually we run into some technical issues. It's the only issue with streaming live. You always have to be prepared for the technical side of things. But yeah, man, how's everything with you? How's bring me up to speed? It's been a year since we've been on.
Oh yeah,
Angel, underrated creator. A lot of stuff you've been doing. You've got some cool stuff coming out. I'm really excited to see everything you have to offer. So catch us up to speed.
all right. So basically, well, COVID slowed thing a bit down, because I was planning to have most of the stuff filmed that I'm filming now already, but thanks to now things getting better slowly and slowly, it's giving us more freedom to film. So I've been filming more, also keeping up with since I am 17, I have school. So trying to keep up with that as well. Finding a healthy balance, still be healthy.
Right. So do you film in your free time? Like, how do you come about this?
So how I do it, basically, just it's very often now, like pretty much every other day. It's mostly in my free time. So like after school and all that stuff, I film for most of the day, and at night I do homework assignments or whatever. Right. That's usually how so that's like when I get home.
So are you only a part of the filming process, or do you do the whole editing and cutting and directing?
Yeah. I do basically all of it. I do the directing, the editing, the acting, and then finding the people to be in the videos and all that stuff. I do pretty much all of that. Sometimes I have other people help as well when it comes to finding cast members to be a part of the show that I'm currently filming. So that's pretty much around the time people help me. I have Dom film some of it as well. He holds the camera and all that stuff, so he helps a lot.
Gotcha. Randall saying, "Hey, Dylan. Lou Cherry, how are you? You're new. How are you doing, Nikki?
Hey, what's up?
Is that one of your friends?
No.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Gotta welcome him.
Gotta welcome him to the Dream Team.
Yeah.
Welcome. First, no, Del. Sorry, you weren't first. Randall saying, "Hi, Nikki. What type of films? Yeah, actually, what type of films do you get into?"
Oh, okay. So currently, first mine started off as just like a drama thing, with characters and character development and stuff. But it's mostly turned into action for the third season of it. Mostly because, I met more people, made more connections, learned more things and how to do certain things. So it made it easier to transition into that. There's a lot of action and all that stuff. Still character development and a drama still. There's a lot of importance in characters and the plot. But it's a little mix. That's nice.
So,
and it makes sense.
So is this a film or is this a series?
Series.
Okay, so you're in the third season of development right now?
Yeah.
Okay,
the first two are already out.
So give us a little synopsis of what this whole thing is about.
All right, 1 second. All right, so basically, what it's about. 1 second.
Everybody, welcome Cherry to the chat. Welcome to the Dream Team. Good to have you. How's everybody's night going? Everybody doing all right? I'm not getting notifications. Del, you might have to go back to Twitch or either on YouTube, and make sure you click the little bell icon on YouTube, or go to, when you're on Twitch, there's a little icon that when you click the follow button, it should tell you whether or not you want notifications or not. I got it 2 minutes late from Twitch. Oh, sorry. You weren't able to be first, buddy. My B. So everybody doing all right tonight?
I'm back. Sorry about that.
Oh, yeah, no problem. Welcome to the Dream Team, Cherry.
Yeah. So basically it's about this. It's basically about this teen, right? So he's when he starts off, he's pretty young, but he was basically my age, but by the time of season 3, he's 18, basically. So a little older than I am, but I look older anyway. So it's just this teen. He's trying to find his purpose in life, trying to find out what he's trying to be, and who he should be.
Walk in the car.
And all right, I'll be down there. So yeah. Basically, he's trying to learn more about what he should do, who he should be, and he gets through a lot of hurdles of I'm getting the car if you don't mind for a second.
Yeah, that's no problem.
Yeah. Sorry, on the move.
I hate to bug you during a busy day, man.
Yeah, don't worry.
You're a popular
I
guy.
I'd be here.
You're just a popular guy, man. Let's see. I saw it in Discord, actually. Oh, yeah, no problem. Hi, Miss Gina. That's perfect. Perfect. Yeah, if you're not part of our Discord already, just go ahead and hop in Discord. Perfect.
Yeah, so, and as he's trying to find out what he should do, he gets through a lot of hurdles, and sadly, some of them really mess him over. And that's kind of what the third season's about. It's like consequences. He has to go through the consequences of,
some of his actions.
him messing up. Yeah. And if Dom, you want to say hello?
Hold on, backing out of the driveway.
He is backing out of the driveway, so that's how I say.
Hey,
Don't
concentration.
Stream and drive.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's basically what it's about. And it's about learning from your consequences. It's about making sure that in life you make the best decisions you can make, and not try to, obviously in the series it's more, dramatic and more played out than it would be in real life, but that's for entertainment purposes.
So are you the sole creative mind behind the story?
Yeah.
Or?
Yeah, I write all of it, and then I get like friends and all that stuff, and then we film it.
So how did you come up with the premise?
That's the idea. The idea. So yeah, the idea is basically came to me when, obviously a lot of creators that I've watched, Dom himself, McJuggernuggets and stuff, I got inspiration from their stories, some of my favorite TV shows as well, like The Walking Dead. I watched shows like Arrow as well, that I took some like inspiration when it came to fighting scenes and stuff like that. So a lot of inspiration from different shows, and then my idea of what I want to spread as a message to like the world and stuff. And I just put that in a story, so it, and then eventually you learn its meaning, kind of thing.
Right. As a creator, how do you get to the message part? Like, what kind of messages do you like? Like, how do you tie in a message to like the overall story of a character?
I either do it through the dialogue, or I show it in like cinematically, or I show it through the action as well. It can be shown a bit, because you see the character's emotion, you see the desperation, and how I come up with like messages like that. It's mostly like things I see in the world that I have an idea that I want to share and put out there.
Right.
That's how I come up with the messages themselves. Because in real life I have a lot of things that I want to say, but I don't. So I express them through stories and stuff like that.
That's why
I hope people will catch on.
I think creativity as a medium for some of the, philosophies. Yeah, or an outlet for philosophies, I think is just one of the best sources of, I think, change. And a lot of times, one of the, I guess, criticisms of modern art or modern media is politics are everywhere. There's a message in everything. But I mean, it's like, well, what other medium are you going to get that through? There's no other source. I mean, you could watch the news, but how many people actually watch the news comparatively to how many people watch the Avengers?
Yeah, like I don't watch the news at all.
Exactly.
I'm not up to date on a lot of things.
Exactly. I mean, so many people, literally Avengers broke records. So, like, at what point does that medium, take priority, or does the message of the medium take priority? And so that's something I've always found interesting. We have Nightmare. Is that how I say that? Nightmare? How are you?
Nightmare.
How you doing, buddy? Imagine seeing you here. Young Dellard, what's good? Dellard gets around. What can I say? I get around. Oh, he just literally said that. Guess we've been together for so long, Del. Mom says, how can we watch the series?
It's on YouTube, on my YouTube channel. That's where I post most of it, all of it. And, after I finish posting it, I then post like behind the scenes and stuff of funny things that happened, or just like how we filmed a certain scene. So it's all on my YouTube.
Oh, perfect.
UnderratedCreator. Yeah.
When did you start working on this project?
it was like years ago. It was like I first started writing it. Actually, I didn't even write a lot like when I first started because I knew like how it was back then. I would have procrastinated, so I just jumped into the project and wrote it as it went for the first 2 seasons. So that was like a year or two, and then I wrote like the third season before I filmed anything for a few months. Sorry about that, for a few months. And then after that, so like I would say 3 years. So like I started 2018, 2021. So yeah, around there. But not all of it's always been filming. It's just like writing or trying to find the right people.
Right.
That was an issue since I didn't know a lot of people. So that was hard. But you know, it gets easier every day.
So I'm really interested in the creative process. Like that's always been a thing of mine. I really love hearing how
really
people. I personally,
yeah,
it's really frustrating sometimes, especially like I play guitar, and I'm not good at it, but you know, occasionally I like to play around and maybe write a song or something like that. But I've never finished a song. I've never completed a song, and I'll get halfway through, I'll come up with, you know, a good little lick here and there, or a good little melody. But for me, it's never been good enough, or I can't, like, I get writer's block at this one point. And then I'll be like, oh, well, I can write a good intro or a good verse and a good chorus, but getting to the second verse and then the bridge is really difficult. So I'm really interested to like kind of hear how you get past like the writer's block. Like, do you have any good advice for anybody?
Yeah, what it definitely helps is give yourself a break. You know, if you're writing something for a very long time, you just run out of ideas. Give yourself some time, because you know, ideas, like for me, a lot of them come just out of nowhere, like straight up nowhere. Or I'm watching something and I'm like, oh, that would be cool to do, or that would be cool to do my version of that. So it's either get inspiration from something, or take a break and give yourself some time to get that idea. Because the more you know, try to force an idea, it's just going to come out that way.
You know, interestingly enough, there's actually some scientific research that sort of dives into the writer's block phenomenon and taking a break. Like, there's a lot of support for the benefits of taking a break from something. This is why people should often take vacations. You know, if they're working consistently, this is why writers should take momentary lapses and, you know, not work on anything, not try and think about it. Because apparently what the research says and what theorists theorize is that there's a portion of your brain that processes the information unconsciously as you are taking a break. So all the information that's still there, it sort of goes into the unconscious, and you're processing it. You're incubating that information. And so this is like the idea of taking a break from the writer's block. So I've actually done this several times. When I was writing a lot of papers, they're not as creative as your storytelling. But when I would have to write papers, what I would do is I would type up, just get the ideas out there. And then if I ever had a writer's block, I'd just take a break. I just stop working on it. Yeah,
because it really helps. Yeah. Music helps too, as well. That's helped me. Because when you hear a certain song, you can get some idea of, what kind of video you want to shoot as well. So, that also helps.
You ever use binaural beats?
Oh, I haven't, but I heard they're very good. Because I have used it for other things, like sleeping. Knocked me right out.
Really? Binaural beats knock you out?
Yeah, there's like a certain wave of, forgot the name of it exactly. But
like a theta wave thing?
Yeah, something like that. And it helps you sleep and all that stuff if you focus on the sound.
Oh, yeah.
So like, let's say if it's really loud in your apartment or place, you put like headphones on, you just focus on the sound and you get sleepy and all that stuff. So I've tried that.
My wife has her routine. She loves to play rain sounds at night. And I've gotten at first it was so obnoxious. I'm not going to lie. Yeah. I think she's still in the chat. But at first I was like, oh my gosh, dude, I can't. I don't like noise when I sleep. I like to sleep in silence. I don't like to sleep
same.
with noise.
I like silence.
Yeah, I love silence. She loves the fan on. She loves the rain
Just me and my
sounds.
thoughts.
Yeah, for me, it's way more relaxing.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't like focusing or hearing like ambient noise. I like doing that. I love hearing ambient noise when I'm working on an assignment or when I'm trying to focus. I hate doing that when I'm trying to sleep because I'm not trying to focus. So
yeah, true.
For me, I've listened to binaural beats actually a lot. There's binaural beats that you can find on YouTube, and they're really good ones. Really good binaural beats. And I don't think there's a lot of scientific support for binaural beats, but at least for me,
but if it helps, you know.
At least for me, I feel like it works. So
it could do some placebo and stuff, you know, help you out there.
Absolutely, and I'm gonna just let the placebo rock it. I'm gonna let the placebo rock it. That's all I'm gonna do. My mom's saying, let's see, taking a break is healthy to the brain and helps with your overall mental health, regardless of what you do. Yeah, I think that's supposed to be of. I hate when you go get rid of a pop-up and it closes your window, but I'm back now. You're good, Randy.
That happens to me a lot.
I love it.
Not gonna lie.
Welcome back, Randy. Thank you, Young. I love it. So yeah, no, I love binaural beats. They really help you focus. They're binaural beats for different things. There are binaural beats for focusing. There are binaural beats for creativity. Even though I haven't tried the creative ones, I really should.
Yeah, maybe I should give it a go. It could help.
I love music too. Whenever I'm trying to focus, like lo-fi beats.
Yeah.
Lo-fi beats.
Those songs, I use those a lot.
They're my favorite. Oh my god! I
use those to focus on school assignments because those suck. I don't like those.
Caffeine really helps.
Anytime.
Yeah, caffeine really helps with numbing the boredness away.
True.
So caffeine, that's why I drink caffeine nonstop, because sometimes some of the assignments that I have to do or some of the things that I need to get done just way too boring. Yeah. So I need to really just dope myself up so I feel a little bit more energized and I can entertain myself.
Make sure you're just in there focusing. Yeah.
Absolutely. I can't fall asleep without music. Randy, I'd hate sleeping over with you, man. Couldn't do it, buddy. Couldn't do it.
I only use like music or like calming things to sleep when it's already loud. Like, you know, because I'd rather hear my own stuff that I have in my ears than something outside that's like really loud for no reason.
So, you know, last time we talked about dreams. Have you had any cool inspiring dreams that have sort of made it into film yet?
Probably, but I don't remember a lot of them. I mean, the ones I've had recently were since I'm rewatching like The Walking Dead. I just had like zombie dreams and stuff like that. They're always really cinematic, but that's probably like, you know, because I'm in a film, so it carries on in there, you know.
Wait, are you the protagonist in the dream, or are you?
Yeah, usually.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's sometimes a random moment where I'm not like me. I'm just there, like, yo, what's up? I'm watching what's going on.
Those are the weirdest dreams, in my opinion. The ones
they are. They feel it's kind of like an out of body thing.
Yeah, I've had some really, really, really vivid dreams lately, and the dreams have been they felt so real. Like I could have literally been in just a different reality. Like I like there was usually dreams are incoherent and there's no order to what happens in the dreams.
Right, yeah.
But literally I had one dream where I had the exact sequence going back to back to back. Like I was literally living a life as somebody else. And like I got up for work, I went to work, and then, you know, I met my coworkers, you know, I had sips of coffee, I came back. It was so weird. I woke up and I was like, what in the world just happened?
Yeah.
There's no way that was a dream.
Those are always my favorite dreams. Always. I like the most realistic ones because I'm just like, yo, I just lived a new experience. Let's go.
Absolutely. And the ones where you're a completely different person all entirely.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm a different person. I am not Dylan. Like, I am just somebody else completely. And
and you can learn things from your dreams too. That's the cool part.
Absolutely. Well, there's a lot of psychoanalysis that think that dream interpretation is it's like the key to your unconscious.
Could be. Maybe you're suppressing something and it's coming out in your dreams,
Manifesting.
It can mean so many different things. Yeah, manifesting
like, in your
for
dreams.
Example, I've like most of the dreams I have now are really like vivid and story. It's kind of like it always has a story behind it in some way. It always has some form of action as well. Because I don't really have completely random dreams often. It's usually like a story thing. It's kind of weird.
You ever a superhero in your dreams?
Yo, I've been Spider-Man once. That was the funnest thing ever.
Isn't it, bro? Being Spider-Man in your dream.
I sworn I felt the wind.
Oh man, you feel like when you're Spider-Man in a dream, you literally feel the sensation of swinging and then falling. You're like, what?
Yeah. Whoa. Then you wake up, you're like, man, bring me back.
Right, man. This life. Oh man, I wish I was Spider-Man. Absolutely.
Yeah. I love those dreams.
Honestly, those are the best. Oh man, you are bored while working. Sad. No, Dill, I'm not bored while working. I've got earbuds, Dylan. Oh, I got you. So you just play the music while you fall asleep. I had a dream that I was floating in space with no protection. Sam woke me up and I needed a breathing treatment. Oh wow, that's crazy.
That's weird.
Now, one of the cool concepts that some of the psychoanalytics came up with was like the collective unconscious. Have you ever heard of that?
Oh, I think I have heard of that. Yeah.
So
that's I think I forgot like the actual meaning, but I have heard about it.
The collective unconscious is like the shared experience that is all unconscious and outside of our normal awareness.
Like view.
Yeah, it's theorized that the collective unconscious is like the reason why symbols pop up in different cultures across, history, even though they had no sort of connection to each other. So, I've always thought that was a cool idea. I've always wanted to come up with
that is a cool idea.
I've always wanted to come up with like a fictional story revolving around that, where like a kid can like access that, he could draw from that inspiration. Like, I
actually had a story that was gonna be something relating to that.
Really?
Like related to like dreams and like I don't know if you heard of like astral projection and stuff.
Oh, we talked about this last time.
Kind of became popular, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I had a story that was gonna be something like that.
Is it in the works or?
Could be. It's still possible. It all depends on where the road goes for when I'm done with the first project I'm doing now. But I have a lot of stories written for just in case I want to do a lot of them.
I need someone to write a story. I have a story in my head, but I need someone to help me write it. Like I can't think of all the details, and if I wrote it, it'd probably be like a short story, or not like a huge long series, anything like that. But I have like the story in my head, and I've had it for years, and I don't know how to write it out. I don't know how to like work it out. I don't know how to like plan the sequences. I don't know how to start either. And so
I think asking yourself questions like about like the story, the scenes, the characters like could really help like make it into a longer story.
Yeah.
Like where you want the character, like where does the character start and who is he when he starts, and then how I usually work when I write something is I write like the beginning and end and then work on everything in the middle, so I know where I want to start and where I want to end up and how I want my character to be mentally and look, and so I know how my character starts off so I can get to that point.
That's a good idea.
It helps keep things in order. Yeah.
Have you ever seen
ask yourself questions and stuff definitely helps.
Have you ever seen the show Steins Gate?
Oh, I was thinking of it. My friend recommended it to me.
I highly recommend it. It's a really great show, but really like the story that I'm thinking of, it kind of takes elements of Steins Gate, like time travel and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think that would just, oh gosh, I really need some help writing it. So I need a ghostwriter, guys. I need someone to
ghostwriter. Yo, somebody in the comments.
Yeah, I need someone to write for me. Take my ideas, put them on paper.
Yeah, my friend recommended me that show when I had it was actually it's kind of funny because it connects to the last topic we talked about. Because I had a time traveling like dream, and I told him about it. He was like, "Yo, you like time travel?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "You would like Steins Gate." And I'm
I
like, "All right,
honestly,
I'll keep that in mind."
Steins Gate is one of my favorite shows. It really
Yeah.
is. It takes a while to get into. It takes about 10 to 15 episodes. So it's a commitment. But once you're in, you're in.
You're locked
and
in.
you're going.
You're not leaving.
No. Oh my
It's
gosh.
not a choice anymore.
It was a great anime. And season 2 is even better. So I think they might come out with a season 3. Because they left season 2 on like a cliffhanger. But oh my gosh,
So
it
most
was
likely.
fantastic. Such a great show.
I definitely have to check it out at some point. I just haven't because I don't have any like streaming platform that has it on there. But I think one of my friends gave me like an app I could watch it on, so I might.
Well, the premise is this organization wants to like get control of time travel, because if you control time travel, then you control history.
You control, yeah.
You control
everything at that point.
Yeah. So that was the premise. Like they want to have their hands on time travel, and it created like an arms race between all these different countries. And World War III happened, and time travel was the spark that kind of lit the fire. And so it was like, what?
Yeah, that's interesting.
What? Well, season 1 doesn't cover that one as much in detail, but season 2 does. Season 2 really dives deep into that concept, and it was like, holy crap.
Yeah, I'm glad to hear season 2 is better than the first one, because some shows they like doing season 1 the greatest, and then 2 they fall off.
Stranger Things.
So I'm glad to hear it's consistently good.
Are we throwing shade at Stranger Things here? Because Stranger Things fell off first season for sure. I'm not you know what? Stranger Things came out at the same time as the OA, and I'm just I don't know why. Like I'm just a weird guy. Like I prefer to look at things that are not like I watched Stranger Things, but I watched the OA, and I strongly believe the OA is way better than Stranger Things. And they're both Netflix originals, but they came out at the exact same time, and I just happened to watch the OA first. I was like, dude, the OA, oh my gosh,
is fire.
It was really good, and nobody ever seemed to want to watch it. And I was like, what the heck?
Oh man,
it got a season 2, but I think they're done with it after that because it really didn't have much traction.
Well, at least they don't try to make it longer than it has to be.
Absolutely.
A lot of shows do that as well.
Game of Thrones. What?
Game of Thrones. Yep. Who said that?
I never watched Game of Thrones because I couldn't get into it. I don't have. I'm sitting here talking about Steins Gate being a commitment, but I cannot commit to Game of Thrones. Especially
the show that I feel like is a lot of commitments. Grey's Anatomy. That thing has like 17 seasons.
Yeah, well, it's still running.
It's still going.
Still running. That's a show that should have ended. What's your opinion on shows rebooting?
Rebooting? Well, if you do the original justice, I think it's fine. But if you're just, like it's just done poorly to the point where it looks like you're just mocking it, then you should just leave it be, because you don't want to taint the old memory of the show.
Yeah. There's a lot of shows that should have ended and never came back.
Yeah.
Just because, series. Let's just say that. Let's say series. For starters, Star Wars should have never came back. Star Wars was a great franchise. It still is a great franchise. But the third little trilogy, the newest trilogy, it's complete trash. Complete trash.
Yeah, I heard a lot of bad stuff about that new stuff. Yeah, I heard a lot of bad stuff about it.
I like Star Wars. Don't get me wrong. I'm not a super diehard fan of Star Wars though. I personally liked the prequels before the new movies came out, because there's a lot of controversy with the new movies, and so people were like looking at the prequels. Prequels got a lot of hate when they first came out. And when the new trilogy came out, the new series, with Ray and all the other actors or all the other people in the new series. They looked at the prequels and they were like, well, these aren't as bad as we once thought.
They aren't that bad anymore. You know,
yeah,
we want these back.
Puts it into perspective. And I was one of the ones that actually originally liked, like, I love Darth Maul. I thought he was a badass villain, man. The way he looked,
he seems badass, yeah.
Down to his saber, like
he'll mess up anybody any day.
He was one of the coolest villains in Star Wars. Screw Darth Vader, man. Darth Maul, that guy, he was a great villain. I wouldn't mess with him. Absolutely not. But the thing is,
I would get murdered 6 different ways.
The thing is, they brought back the Star Wars trilogy for the wrong reasons. Like they obviously brought it back because it was a moneymaker. They did not bring it back because it was, they had good intentions, to say the least.
Yeah, they saw how popular and like good it got, and they're like, yeah, let's do more.
Yeah. I mean, Jurassic Park is a different story. Like, they had Jurassic World.
Mm-hmm.
And even movies.
Yeah, I feel like...
Go ahead.
I haven't watched like enough Star Wars or like Jurassic Parks to give a good opinion. Because I only watched like 2 Star Wars movies. And I think when I was younger, I watched some Jurassic Parks. So I'm not really well informed.
Well, the original Jurassic Park, fantastic. The new Jurassic World, actually pretty good. But you can't say that about the new Star Wars series. Like, the Jurassic World series is a great example of how to bring in reboot a full franchise. Also, Jumanji. Jumanji was a great reboot. Not because Jumanji tried to keep the same premise, but because they switched up the whole concept and turned it into a comedy. Like, it was a complete reboot. Jumanji was actually really funny with Kevin Hart and what's his name?
I've only seen some of it. I didn't get to see a lot of it.
Fantastic movie. Fantastic. I highly recommend it.
I did scream Jumanji at the end of 2020. That was like a meme thing that kept going around. Everybody scream. Maybe it'll take us out.
Right? What's up, Sam? How you doing? Yes, this is the break I needed to finish this essay. Perfect.
Hey, Dylan.
Yeah, what's up, buddy?
I was going to say, I'm about to enter this, like, I don't even know, like, Brigham Asylum thing. So I don't know if my phone would do on there. So I was going to say that, we might need to wrap it up. So sorry about that.
That's perfect, man. That's perfect.
But you want to get a hello from Dom here? Hey, Dom.
Yeah, sure. I actually need to get Dom on.
Oh, no, he's signing stuff. Sorry about that.
Yeah, that's fine. No worries. We're going to have to get Dom on sometime, though. So I'll need to connect with him after this.
He's an amazing guy.
So I hear. I mean, Jordan speaks highly of him.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Jordan speaks highly of him.
Definitely helps out a lot.
Absolutely. Well, man, you take it easy then, okay?
All right. Thank you for having me on. If you want me on again anytime, I'll definitely be in a more professional setting at home, not randomly outside.
Hey, no worries, buddy. No worries.
Oh,
Life first.
Dom, come here. Hey, that's Dylan.
Hey,
right
what's
there.
up, Dom?
What's up, man?
Hey, man, I need to get you on sometime.
How you doing?
All right, guys.
Yeah.
So you take it easy, all right?
Okay.
All right.
All right, take it easy.
I'll see you, man. Take
See you,
care.
buddy.
Also, those bruises are big.
See you.
Perfect. Well, everybody, I hope you enjoyed the stream. I hope everybody's having a great night tonight. What is everybody up to? Let's just conversate. I'm almost free from this school semester. Don't we have like a week left in school? My students are almost free too. They only have a week left with me, and we'll be solid. It's good to hear, Sammy. Let me go back to some of these comments real quick. Let's see. I had a dream that I was floating in space with no protection. Sam woke me up and I needed a breathing treatment. How did it, what was that it? Was that the end of the dream? Like, were you okay? Let's see. Someone told me I should write a story about my life. I wasn't supposed to live past 15, going on 49 in August. Let's get some blomps in the chat for Randy. Blomp. Let's get it. Let's see. Hey, how you doing, Randy? Hey, Randy. Good, and you? Good to hear, Sam. finishing this race and ethnics essay. I'll be done with this class. Heck yeah. Jules Bomb. I got a Spotify account yesterday, so I'm exploring. Personally, I love Spotify. Spotify is a great app. Fantastic. I love it. Check out their lo-fi section. They have some great lo-fi music. It's always a good day when you're daydream with Dylan. Love it, Randy. Love it. Everybody, thank you for coming out tonight. Sorry we're having to cut it a little short tonight, but obviously we've had a great evening and a great time. Sammy, we're gonna have to get you on because I think we could talk a lot about psychology. That'd be really fun to do. So Sammy, I'm probably gonna reach out to you later tonight or tomorrow. We're gonna have to set something if you're available. Obviously, I know your school schedule is really hectic, so I know you're about to hop on Apex. I'd love to get. Oh yeah, man! If the podcast is cut short, man, I'm hopping on Apex any second I get, bro. I've had Spotify for 17 years. Spotify's been out for 17 years, or is this a joke that's going over my head? After this week, I'll have lots of free time. Perfect. So maybe we'll set something up for next Thursday or something. We don't have to confirm it right now, but we can do it later. Let's see. Is anybody going live? Is anybody live? Sammy, are you going live? I can raid you. Everybody wants to switch over to Twitch. Quite a while. It has not been out for 17 years. Looking this up, guys. Spotify release date. Here we go. Randy! Spotify launched 2011. What? Nah, not tonight, but tomorrow. Oh, I got you. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. No, it's not tomorrow. I had a brain fart. All good, Randy. No worries. Okay, everybody. Well, thank you for daydreaming with us. I don't think anybody else is streaming. Let me just refresh this just to make sure Twitch isn't finicky. You know what? Let's just find a random streamer then. Random streamer, random streamer, random. Nightmare. Love you too, Randy. Let's see. We're gonna sort just chatting from low to high. Oh no, you know what? We're not gonna do that. Keep scrolling, just keep scrolling, just keep scrolling, just keep scrolling, scrolling. Just keep scrolling, just keep scrolling. We're not doing new furry life hacks. We're not gonna raid that guy. Nothing against furries, but no, we're not gonna do. Tuesday birthday flow stream. It's his birthday. Maybe we could. I kind of want to rate a podcast. So let's rate someone with less than 100 views. Let's see. Choose your own adventure. Let's see. We're gonna stay away from the workout streams. We're gonna stay away from the hot tub streams. We're gonna stay away from the streams that say 18 plus. We don't want those. No hot tub, don't ask. I'm sorry. Actually, this actually seems funny. I might rate this guy. I don't know who he is, but screw it. Why not? We're gonna rate this guy. He says no hot tubs. Please don't ask. And we're gonna go here. channel. I bet Randy had Rhapsody at some point. Probably. What was the other one? Wasn't Rhapsody, it was the one with the little cat. The cat symbol, right? They got sued. Was that Rhapsody? Raid. Napster. That's what it is. Napster. All right, guys. Rating this guy. Drop some daydreams. Drop some follows. Yeah. Have a great evening. Take it easy, everybody. I love each and every one of you. Thank you for Daydream. If you're on YouTube, go over to Twitch. You'll be able to find everything. Yeah, I think Metallica took down Napster. Yeah, I think they were tired of everybody basically jacking their music. All right, guys. Take it easy. Have a great night. Bye.